simple recipe including just 4 ingredients, and it's a very traditional recipe of Rava Ladoo. All you require is some sugar, some water, some rava and some elaichi or cardamom powder. Now, a few things that I like to say before we start the video. First of all, the type of semolina or rava that is best used for this recipe is the very, very fine rava. But now if you don't have that kind of rava at home and you have the medium rava or the little thicker rava, then all you have to do is just blitz it in your blender for about twice so that it becomes a little fine. We don't want a powder, we want to retain the coarseness of the rava or the semolina. But if it's very thick, then just blitz it in your blender twice. A second thing that is very important is the consistency of the sugar syrup or the pak as we call it. Now you need to boil the sugar syrup for about 7 to 8 minutes. So put a timer on your phone, and the best way of checking it is you take a spoon or you take a spatula or a ladle and just dip a little bit of it and let that pak completely cool on the back of your spoon or the ladle. Don't check your sugar syrup when it's hot because it will not give you the right consistency. So just take it on the back of your ladle, let it cool down completely, and then between your thumb and your forefinger you just take a little bit and check it out. It has to give you a nice thick thread of one consistency as I've shown you in the video. That is most important. Only then will you get the ladus to the right consistency. And one more thing is that, as you see in the video, once I mix everything, I let it cool for at least an hour before I start making the ladus. So you don't want to make it when the mixture is hot like we do with certain ladus, but in this you have to completely cool it and then form the ladus. So these are the few things that you have to keep in mind. So let's go to my kitchen and let's start making today's lovely rava ladus. So let's start with today's Rava Ladoo recipe. Now the first step is making the pak or the sugar syrup. So to a bowl, I've added 1 cup of sugar, regular sugar. You don't need to use powdered sugar. To that I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of water. I'm going to turn on the flame to low to medium, and we're going to continuously stir the mixture till all of the sugar dissolves. After that, we're going to let the mixture boil by stirring in between for at least 7 to 8 minutes. Now, after 7 to 8 minutes, when the mixture thickens up, we need to check on the consistency. So take it on the back of your ladle or spoon and let the mixture cool, and then you check, and then you have to get a single thread consistency. So after 7 to 8 minutes, when you check the mixture, you will see that it comes to this 1 tar or 1 thread consistency. Now you can, now you know your mixture is ready. You can turn off the flame, and now we're just going to make some elaichi powder. So I've just peeled about 4 elaichis or cardamoms, and I'm going to grind them to a very fine powder in my mortar and pestle. If you have ready-made elaichi powder or cardamom powder, you can use that too, about half a teaspoon. And we're going to add this to our sugar syrup and mix it in well. So now our sugar syrup or our pak is ready. Now we're going to heat a pan, and in that we're going to add 1 tablespoon of ghee or clarified butter, and I've taken 2 cups of very fine semolina or rava. We're going to add that to the ghee once it's hot, and we're going to fry this rava for at least 7 to 8 minutes, stirring continuously. The reason we're stirring it continuously is because we don't want the rava to change its color. We want to retain the nice white color of the rava. That way the ladus look really nice. So we have to stir this continuously for 7 to 8 minutes. And you will know when your rava is ready because you'll get the lovely aroma of the semolina or the rava once you, keep frying it or roasting it. Now, the best way that I like to do this is I keep a timer on my phone or my watch for 7 to 8 minutes. That way you'll know exactly that, the rava is ready. So now that our rava is ready and our sugar syrup is also ready, we're just going to add this lovely roasted or fried rava into the ghee, into the sugar syrup, sorry, and we are going to mix this very, very well. Remember, the flame is completely off, there's no heat under the pan. Now you have to mix this lovely rava with this sugar syrup very, very well. This is also very key. No part of the rava has to be dry or without the sugar syrup. So take your time and just mix it in very, very well. Now once this is done, we are going to cover this and keep it aside for 1 hour, because we want the mixture to set properly. We want all of the sugar syrup to nicely seep into the rava. So this is also very important. We have to keep this mixture aside for an hour at least. After an hour, just loosen up the mixture. It tends to get a little bit hard and get stuck to the side of the pan. So you can also use a spoon and just scrape off the sides. Now once our mixture is nice and loosened up, it's time to roll in the ladus. So just take a little mixture according to whatever size you prefer and just roll them out like this. They're very, very easy to roll because your mixture has set perfectly. Now we want, and of course you can decorate them with whatever you have. Now because of the lockdown, all I had was almonds at home. Otherwise you can decorate it with a kishmish or whatever you like to decorate your ladus with. Now your rava laddu has to be really nice and firm. You should not break or should not be loose, or it should not be extra hard too. I will leave tips in the description box below as to what is the solution if your mixture has become too loose or too hard. So you can go and check it out below the video. And that's it, friends. Our lovely, easy and delicious rava laddus are all ready to enjoy. Those key points in mind and your rava laddus will come out perfect. If you have any queries, you can write to me down in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, then do write to me in the comment section below. Do leave this video a big thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up icon that you see below this video. I need those thumbs ups. And also, if you haven't hit the red subscribe button, then please do. It's just below this video, a red subscribe button, and once you click it, a small bell will show up. Click that bell. That way, whenever I put up a video, you get a message for the same that Akshita's put up so recipe. So if you're interested, you can watch it. Also, if you're looking for any recipe, as I have more than 500 recipes on my channel, so when you come to the YouTube search button, just type the recipe and type Akshita's recipes next to it. For example, if you're searching for paneer tikka masala, just type paneer tikka masala, Akshita's recipes, and my recipe will come up first. That's the easiest way to find me on YouTube. I'm very active on Facebook, Instagram, and I have my own blog page, all under the name Akshita's Recipes. All links are in the description box below. And all my videos, you have the entire recipe with all the measurements and the method down in the description box below. It's just below this video. You'll see show more, you'll see a down arrow. Click on that and everything comes there. Also, friends, at the end of the video, you will see 2 different recipes. If you want to watch that, you can just click on it. And during the video, you will see something sliding up as suggested. Those are my videos only. So if you're interested in those recipes, you can watch those too. So all that being said, thank you so much for being a part of my channel by watching my recipes and leaving your lovely comments and thumbs ups. I love to hear from all of you, and I do reply to all of you. So saying that, I'd like to say thank you once again, and also stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay at home, and be fit and healthy, and be loving and kind to one another. And I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. Bye guys.